What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Noisy Boy here, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm actually going to show you guys one of my Let's Get Swole videos. We're actually heading off to the gym right now. It's in the morning. I think it's just before 8 o'clock. Excuse the lighting up here, boys. Can't help that one. Today we're going to be working on shoulders and chests. It is a Saturday morning, I should say. Excuse the bumpiness too. I've actually just got it sitting down next to me. So anyway, guys. Over the course of time, I'll show you, like today is chest and shoulders. I think the next one is biceps, triceps, and then the one after that is legs. We cannot skip leg day, people. So usually what I do when I go and train, I try to get like a metabolic build-up. Now, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but when you're going to the gym, or if you've ever gone to the gym or gone for a run or whatever it is, and you feel that burn that you can't go anymore, one of the best ways I've found in my research is to get a burn and then try to work through it. If you can burn, your body will recover and rebuild those muscles and make them slightly bigger. So I'm going to try and think, okay, well, let's try metabolic training. I do know it's hard, so I'll try to record my session as I go. I probably won't do all my my sets, but at the same time, I'll probably just do the first set out of each one and just try to keep this as short as possible. But at the same time, I will maybe say, I don't know, it's usually when I do a workout, because I go to Good Life Gym, shout out to Good Life, I try to, because there's usually a fair bit of people at the gym that I go to, so I try to work it in around dumbbells most of the time, because there's a lot of people there who just work chest and biceps and that's all they do, and you never see anyone on the leg machine. So usually when I go and do legs, it's usually just me there and everyone else is smashing the arms and the biceps and all that kind of stuff. But hopefully this journey will get there in the end. Like I said before, there'll probably be, maybe depending on the consistency of how I do it, it'll probably be just like 2 or 3 videos a month. I will go through, the first few videos will probably just be my workouts to start with, and then probably the next ones will be what I eat, trying to keep like a nutritious meal, as I could say. But anyway, guys, head on in there. I'll be back in a sec. Warm up, guys. Super important. Usually I'll start with a half a K jog, warm up the stretches. I like to jog first, just to get the blood flowing. Let's go.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning. There ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night, got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, hear them scream, okay, this a dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay.
And there you have it, guys. That's pretty much my shoulders and chest workout. Of course, at the end, there's a bit of a warm down session, you know, grab some milder weights, do some high reps and stretching it out and all that kind of stuff. What else? I did do abs as well, but at the same time, I usually leave them optional because you don't really have to do them.
Do it.
It's only if you feel up to it. I try to do it every time I get there, but sometimes I just don't have time, you know, short on time, all that kind of jazz. So just to recap, I usually, you know, do like a half a K run, which is usually about 3.5 minutes. And then I'll like do like a warm up, especially with the shoulders and chest, do the rotator cuff and all that kind of stuff. Again, light weights, high reps, just to like get some blood flowing through the old shoulder muscles and stuff. And then I start off with something compound and heavy, which I did was the dumbbell press on the floor. And you might be thinking, why didn't you just go on the bench press? Why don't you just do that instead? My answer to that is that bench press, I'm not very good when it comes to the bench press. I can't really load it up. I get halfway through my sets and I start to get a sore wrist. So I kind of thought that if I could just build up that strength first and then go back to the bench press and just try to load it up more. But I found that the floor bench is actually, doing a bench press on the floor with the dumbbells is actually quite, I find it a lot better. I can go into in-depth if you really want me to, but not in today's video. And then we went to what we call, what's it called? It's like the locked knee press. And it's a bit of metabolic training where you just kind of burn your muscles and then try to work through the burn. I saw that first set, and of course my technique isn't exactly perfect and the greatest and all that kind of stuff, but it is a work in progress, guys, so please be gentle on me there. I usually do 3 sets of those. And I don't really count reps, I just go to failure. If I'd recorded my second and third set, like I usually do 3 sets for each workout, you probably would have noticed that my form would have got even worse on the last set, and instead of trying to get as much as I can, I'll get like 5 or 6 and then switch to the next one and all that kind of jazz. And then the next one was floor flies. Again, being on the floor, because when you do flies, a lot of people typically lie down on a bench so they can bring their arms back past their like shoulders, or try to get their wrists in line with the bent arm, in line with their shoulders. Now, in my research and in my experience, I've found that going past it can actually really damage you up here, like really, really badly damage you. So I kind of thought if I just did floor flies, and you can see when I did them in my workout, I held it for a second, came back down around in a cheat, then pushed it back up. Using the floor as like a safety net, so to speak, and I just find that to be more beneficial for myself. The next one, we did face pulls with a press at the end, and that usually just works the back delt at the back of your shoulder there, which is a shoulder that's not really worked very often for the average gym goer. So I thought those came in handy really well, just to try and work, you know, the front side and the back delt, and of course doing some of those other chest ones as well. One thing I didn't record was my ab work. Like I said before, it's just optional, you don't have to do it. It's usually a quick burst, probably about 5 or 6 minute burst for the abs, 20-second rest, 3 different exercises. If you really do want me to record the ab workout, I usually do it at the end of each session anyway, so let me know in the comment section below. And then yeah, usually at the end, warm down, you know, stretch it out just so you don't get hurt, because it doesn't matter how long you work out for, you need to warm down, you need to stretch it, you need to recover. Now, recovery, from my research, is, you know, arguably a lot more crucial than the actual workout itself. You don't just go smash out heaps of weights and then fucking, you know, just don't warm down or don't recover. It's a formula for disaster, guys. Anyway, guys, I'll try to keep this video as short as possible. Not quite sure how long this video is going to be, but if you did enjoy this one and you want to see more, well, there's going to be a couple more to come. Remember to smash the like button, because it really helps out the channel. If you're new, feel free to subscribe, because I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comment section below. I am your host, Noisy Boy. Thanks for coming on by, and as always, guys, stay noisy.